Hello everyone, it is so good to see you. Now that we are here officially in 2026, everyone's wondering what are the current hottest trends, latest trends, how do I incorporate them? And I'm sure you've seen plenty of videos talking all about it, what's in, what's out, what to leave behind in 2025, what you should be getting in 2026, and so on. But today, what I'm going to do is take one of these trends, that is lace or layered lace. I'm sure you've heard a lot about lace, saying lace is in, how do you wear it, how do you put lace on, what's the latest, hottest trend, and so on. But in case you're wondering, how do I actually incorporate this lace trend into practical outfits? How do I repurpose some of the clothes that I already have and incorporate them into this trend? That is, if you like the trend. What pieces do I actually buy or not buy, and how do I make all of this work? And if you're looking for some actual inspiration, you are here in the right place, and we'll talk all about outfits that incorporate this trend, that some pieces that you can buy if you want to buy them, and so on. So let's get started with the first outfit. In the first outfit, we have this sweater top from Cinq. And as you will see, it has this little bit of lace at the bottom. It is made to be as if you've worn a camisole, a lace camisole inside, and this sort of somewhat cropped sweater on top. But the reality is, of course, it is just one piece. I actually find this sort of layered lace trend very interesting. Now, in theory, I could have created this outfit with just two different pieces. That is, if I had a camisole, that peeked out like this at the right length, and then if I had a sweater of a matching color or a color that goes with the lace, and I put that on top, yes, I could get the same look. But at least in my case, these were not the pieces I have. All the camisole with lace on the bottom, they were a lot closer to the body, and this was not the look I could have created with the pieces I already own. If you already do, I would love to hear about that, how you made it work. Please do mention that in the comment section. I also want to say that this video is not sponsored. All the items are my own, and I found them after scouring the internet, looking at multiple websites, picking out just the right pieces. And of course, if you find some other pieces that you really love, do tell me about it. I'm hoping this is a community that we can all share ideas and share with each other what we all like. So coming back to this piece. So yes, so this is one piece, and this sort of lace just peeks through at the bottom, giving the illusion that you have a lace camisole underneath. Now, in 2025 or earlier, I know there was a lot of, the current trend was you have lace all over, lace everywhere. Now it's more what I call this layered lace, where it sort of peeks through in multiple different places. And yes, if you have those individual pieces, you can definitely recreate the trend with what you already own. Now, as you will see here styled, you can also wear this with a jacket. And there's one more thing I want to tell you about it. Now, this jacket is also from Cinq, and this is their cropped blazer. And I'll put a link to the exact style and what it is called below in the description. Now, but what you'll see here is the sleeve of the blazer is actually shorter than the sleeve of the sweater, but when you wear it, since the color matches or they go very well together, it just gives the illusion that it is a very stylish sleeve, maybe with some, again, layering, that where the net portion peeks through the blazer itself. So I think it creates a really nice look. One another thing to note is that if you have a short torso or a short waisted like me, it really helps having these sort of longer length necklaces or layered sort of necklaces, and that gives you the illusion that your torso is a lot longer. Let me show you what I mean. If I didn't have this necklace, it would look a lot more plain and boring. And with the necklace, it gives the illusion that my torso starts all the way from here and extends all the way till the necklace. That is just an illusion created by the eye. And so definitely, if you're trying to elongate your torso, use this sort of longer layered necklaces, and that works really well. Having said that, I firmly believe that if you have a short torso, you can definitely enhance it, make use of it. Don't hide or shy away from it, because if you have a short torso, what it means is it makes your legs look a lot longer. So in general, I do embrace it. But if in any outfit you're feeling like, okay, it is looking a little out of proportion, my torso is just too small and my legs are looking out of proportion, then this is a good trick that you can use. With the blazer, even though you're wearing jeans, you can make this outfit look a little more, I would say, businesslike or even more dressy, because you have a little bit of accessories, and the blazer, I think it makes it look really nice. In the next outfit, you'll see the same Cinq sweater top with gray trousers. Now, this look gives it a little more professional vibe to it, and I think it just works wonderfully. Personally, I think the combination of navy blue and gray goes really well together. You could also do a lighter gray trousers if you have them. And again, this doesn't have to be anything fancy. It could just be a regular boot cut trouser that you may already have, and then you put this top and then you're good to go. And again, here what I noticed is initially I did not have this necklace, and it just looked like something was missing, or it was just too plain on the top, and this portion where the sweater ends and the lace starts, it just looked like it was too short and it just looked weird. But then the minute I put on this necklace, it just made everything go together. If you have a short torso, you may already know that what are generally low-rise pants probably sit as mid-rise on you, and what's mid-rise probably appear to be high-rise. So if you have a normal or a regular torso, you probably will need high-waisted trousers that will go with a top like this. Otherwise, unless of course you're okay showing a little bit of tummy in the bottom, because this is not a very long top or a sweater. The next piece that I want to show you is from Cinq. I know, it's like they love their layered lace trend, and they have so many different items of clothing that incorporates this trend. I want to show you all these kind of embellishments that they have. It makes it really cool. And then of course, it has this lace at the bottom and then a little bit in the side, and it goes all around. And you can see that model right here. And this is really kind of a cool and interesting piece. You can, of course, wear it on top of pants or skirts, something that is fitted to your shape. Here you see it modeled in, again, the bootcut pants. Incidentally, Cinq also has this blazer, or rather in a full blazer form. This is a vest, but they also have it in a blazer form. Again, this is navy. They also have this in black and with a white lace. And I also noticed that they have a similar cardigan which has lace embellishments all over. I didn't get a chance to get that, but I do have this piece. And I'll link the other pieces down below in case some of you like those other pieces better. Again, these are not sponsored items. These are just items that I found searching the internet. And I would love to hear your comments as to which pieces you like, and maybe there are some other ones that you like better. And please do subscribe to the channel. I'm starting out, and it would really help grow my channel and deliver more content to you that you like. So please do like and subscribe to the channel. Cinq also has shorts that could be considered part of this set. Of course, it's sold separately, but they go really well together, as you can see here. And that is another outfit that you can wear. Of course, some of you may be thinking, it's cold, it's winter. I'm definitely not wearing that, true. But it's something for you to keep an eye out for and something to think about. And of course, if some of you are lucky enough to be living in a warmer place, maybe that's an option. Or if you're lucky enough to be going to a place that has warm weather, then those are your options as well. Another piece of clothing that I wanted to show you is the skirt from Carolina skirt from Reformation. I had it in my previous video as well, and I had styled 2 of those skirts for you. Also, Reformation has the skirt in a slightly shorter length, and you could try that out as well to see if that is something that works for you. Having this sort of lace in the very end, this slip skirt with the lace at the very end, that is another very good way to incorporate this trend, and you see that in a lot of pieces out there. I found this to be something that it's actually made of silk and it fits really well. Reformation also, I noticed, has pants with lace in the very end, sort of similar structure. I did not get a chance to get that, but if that is something that interests you, you could try that out on their website as well and see what you think about it. I'd love to hear in which form you're incorporating this lace trend, especially in skirts, pants, or maybe even shorts. The final piece that I want to share with you is this mini skirt from Staud. So it's black, the body is black, and then with this white lace. It's mostly at the bottom, except it goes up a little bit in one place, and I think it looks really stylish. So you have options to try this layered lace if you want in more midi length, mini length, something in between, or even in pants. So there are many different options, and I found this one from Staud to be really interesting, and I'll leave a link down below for it as well. Whenever I look at these layered lace pieces, one of the things that comes to my mind is this something that I can recreate with pieces I already own? I mean, in theory, you could. Sheer skirts are also very much in trend. Maybe you have a slip skirt or a lace skirt and you put another slip skirt inside. There may be options that you could play with. I personally don't own those sort of pure slips or pure lace skirts, so I couldn't really play around with it. But that's something for you to think about, and do let me know if you're able to recreate this look with items that you already own. I'm showing you the skirt styled with black pumps, but you could just as easily wear it with knee-high boots or over-the-knee boots. So it will look good with all these different options. And the beauty of wearing this trend is there is enough interest going on within this piece that you don't necessarily need another pop of color or something else to create interest. These pieces create so much interest that you can just have one such piece and you have a really interesting and stylish outfit. In general, I think I would say it's enough to have one of these pieces with layered lace, and that's enough to make your outfit. Of course, I did show you one, the vest and the shorts, 2 of those pieces with layered lace in one outfit. But of course, what can I say? The fashion rules are meant to be broken, right? I mean, you might be able to experiment with more than one item and make sure it goes together cohesively. There is always that. So that's it for today. Hope you had fun looking at all the pieces that I found for you. Hope they're useful to you, and hope you're able to benefit from all the time I spend searching to find these pieces that I think are practical and can actually work in our day-to-day lives. Please do subscribe to the channel and stay tuned, because I will be making more videos that show how you can incorporate different trends that are going on currently in 2026. So there's more to come. Please stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.